Hey, what's up guys? Brad with Squared Away Every Day, and today we're going to be talking about owning a Tesla in Colorado, and specifically what that means is owning a Tesla in a snowy state. So I've got some tips and tricks for you guys if you do live in a snowy state, and if you don't, hopefully it's entertaining and it could just be kind of like, wow, I'm so glad I don't live in a snowy state. I don't know. I like the snow, but then you don't like the snow. If you live in Colorado, you know exactly what I mean. Okay, so let's talk about it a little bit. Now, if you own a Tesla in a snowy state, the first thing you need to do before the snow flies is get some all-terrain tire, or not all-terrain, but maybe all-terrain, some all-season tires or all-terrain tires or winter tires, and throw them on your Tesla, or at least get that set ahead of winter, because the tires that I gotta take a drink here. The tires that I got on my Model Y and my Plaid are crap tires for wintertime. They're like some performance summer tires. Why didn't they give us all-season tires in Colorado? I don't know, but you see them getting it in freaking Texas and stuff, so why do they need that? Give them to the Coloradans. We need the cars with the all-season tires. I digress. Get yourself some all seasons. The traction control system in the Teslas is second to none. So the four-wheel drive, the slip, the ABS, all that kind of stuff is really, really good. But if you don't have good tires, that car is going to be crap in the snow. Absolute crap. Now, when we talk about driving in snow in a Tesla, I think the biggest problem that you're going to have, let's say you've got snow tires already and you've got the all-wheel drive variant, not like a two-wheel drive whatever. The biggest problem you're actually going to run into is clearance. And so in Colorado, it can be like really warm in the day or like sunny, and it kind of melts the snow, and then at night it'll freeze the snow, and if that snow is over your bumper, it'll destroy your freaking bumper when you're driving in like icy snow that is melted and then frozen, and then you're trying to plow through it in like a Model 3 or a Model Y. That is a serious problem with the Teslas, particularly because we've got so many instruments on the front of the cars and sensors and cameras and all that kind of stuff. That can be a big problem. So just a tip on that right this second, I recommend, if you live in Colorado, getting a Model Y. I don't know about the Model X, to be honest with you. I haven't driven the Refresh, but I'm not too impressed by the older Model X. I know a lot of people really despise it, but I don't know. I haven't driven it yet. So anyway, that's two quick tips there. Now, also, another thing you're going to need to do, all of us love the one-pedal driving in the Teslas. That is something that we will not let go of in the Teslas, is the one-pedal driving. But I will say, you need to go in and make a snow mode. So like you have the different profiles for the different users. You need to go in and make a snow mode. That snow mode, you need to turn off the regen braking, or at least put it as low as you can. Some cars you can't turn it off all the way, I don't think. But turn the regen braking off if you can, because when you're on a hill or something and you let off, you're gonna slide if it's really slick out. So turn regen braking off. And then you want to go in, if you've got like a performance model car, even if you don't, turn off sport mode and put it in chill mode. And so that way it's not as torquey when you're accelerating, and you've got a little bit less slip in the snow or in icy conditions or slick conditions. So do a slow mode. And then there's something else I do on the snow mode too. If I remember it in this video, I will let you know. But what is it? I don't know. Regen braking and the torquiness, so like the acceleration, I don't remember what it is, but make a snow mode for yourself, and maybe there's a couple more things you can do to dial in the snow mode. Other than that, the Teslas, like on the Model 3s and the Model Ys, the handles will get frozen, and you kind of gotta, like, you know, hit them pretty good to like unthaw them. Now the new cars, and I'll throw in a little clip here, but the newer cars have like not the newer cars, but the newer updates have a defrost feature, and the defrost feature is meant to like defrost your car. Now in Colorado, even like the little bit of snow we got yesterday, which was like 6 inches, 8 inches, something like that, the defrost feature didn't work that great. It worked to where it was like easier to clean the car off, because the glass on all the surfaces you want to clean generally were warm, and so it was easy to push the snow off, but it didn't just like melt it all off. It's not going to melt off like 6 or 8 inches of snow in like an hour or even 2 hours, really. So just a quick tip on that. Now, I think Tesla says if you put on defrost, it'll defrost your handles and stuff too. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. I don't think that was the case for me. I don't think it really defrosted the handles at all. Now, granted, this is a Model 3, and it is a older Model 3. This is a 2018 or 2019. I think it's a 2018. And so, yeah, just that's a little bit of food for thought there. Your handles can freeze. They freeze on my Model S as well. And that's kind of a weird thing because the handles go in and out. So that's its own thing. But the handles can be a problem for sure. Other than that, the Teslas are very good. Like I said, the traction control, the slip, all that stuff is really nice in the cars. And they actually, the weight disbursement, because of the battery pack being kind of centered of the vehicle, the weight on the vehicles is pretty even from front to back, fairly even anyway, and from left to right. And so they're pretty easy to drive in the snow, really. That coupled with the traction control and all that, and the slip control, all that, it's pretty nice. They're good vehicles in the snow. It's just you're going to have a problem with clearance, and you're going to have a problem with the handles freezing on you. That's about it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but that's about it. I'll do another winter update on my Model S Plaid because this is the first season I've had in snow with a Model S, so I'll make an update on that. But for right this second, that's pretty much it. The cars are very good in the snow. I think they're great cold weather cars. You can preheat them in the winter time, and you're not going to just die when you go in your garage from exhaust. So that's awesome. Yay for that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if you haven't had a chance yet, please go ahead and give me a like, give me a sub, and we'll see you in the next one.